wealthy and powerful elite will do all that they can to defend their financial interests, and they have an unlimited amount of money at their disposal.
Sadly, we have an administration in Washington that has shown the world that it does not believe in science. Its attitude toward climate change, which it thinks is a hoax, is telling the whole world, how do we trust this administration dealing with an international crisis, healthcare crisis of the coronavirus? When you appoint Vice President Pence, an individual who also doesn't much believe in science, what you're telling the whole world is that we're politicizing this issue rather than dealing with it from a data research scientific basis. So first of all, this is what I would do. You need scientists leading the effort, not politicians. This cannot be in any way, shape, or form perceived to be a political issue. Number two, we will talk, I am sure, about Medicare for all. Yes, but when I talk about healthcare being a human right and all people having healthcare, the coronavirus crisis makes that abundantly clear as to why it should be. You got millions of people in this country today who may feel that they have a symptom, but you know what? They cannot afford to go to a doctor. And then they're going to go to work. We have a president of the United States, doesn't matter, go to work. We have a president who says absurd things. So what we need to do is right now make it clear that all Americans, if you are feeling sick, go to a doctor. It will be paid for. Don't hesitate to go to the doctor. I'll give you another example. As all of you know, or should know, we are the only major country on earth that does not have paid family and medical leave. So what does that mean in practical terms? When half of the people in this country are living paycheck to paycheck, today you're feeling sick, maybe you're coughing, maybe you have a fever, but you know what? You got to get to work. You got to go to your job at McDonald's or Burger King or Walmart, because you don't go to work, you don't get a paycheck, you don't get a paycheck, you don't feed your family. What happens if you have that virus and you're going to work? You're spreading it to other people. So right now, while we move to make paid family and medical leave national policy, at this moment at least, we say to every worker, if you are sick, stay home, and we will figure out a way to make sure that you are compensated and get your salary so your family doesn't suffer.
Senator Sanders, to Marty's point, to Marty's question about what you would do differently, standing around the president right now are a lot of scientists, Dr. Tony Fauci, and the head of the CDC, a lot of experts. Would you not have those experts?
Of course I would.
Well, what would you do differently to his
point? But here is the point. I would not be a president saying to the world, oh, by the way, was he on Fox saying this, right? I have a natural ability to understand the problem. Is that true or not?
What? Sure, I think he did say that, yeah.
All right. He doesn't have a natural ability. I mean, you don't.
He said that to all reporters at the CDC. But
I understand that. All right, but my point is, for a start, as a president, I don't claim, if I'm president, that I'm the world's greatest scientific expert on climate change or coronavirus. You listen to the scientists. You don't say stupid things. You don't suggest to people that you can go to work. That's not what the scientists.
Okay, well, let's talk about the economy. The market's dropped.
What, we're not talking about coronavirus anymore?
We are. This is to deal with coronavirus. The market.
And they have an unlimited amount of money at their disposal. But we have something that they do not have. We have the people together.